They're reading on in Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse verse 5. And I have led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your clothes are not waxing old upon you, and thy shoe is not waxing old upon thy foot. Ye have not eaten bread, neither have you drunk wine or strong drink, that ye might know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shem outside your power. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem outside led us through, I'm saying, through the wilderness, our forefathers through the wilderness for 40 years and 40 nights, man. Slug. Yeah, come for 40 years. For 40 years through the wilderness, man. You know? By a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about, like the way how Esau describes it in his cartoons. Like a tornado fire, a pillar of fire and shit. No, man. Let's talk about an actual so-called UFO. Chariots is as big as cities in the sky, man. The scriptures call them clouds, man. The clouds of heaven. It's not an actual fucking cloud, man. Which they can cloak themselves to be as clouds. A good movie to watch is that movie Note. Movie Note tells you all about that, man. How a chariot disguises itself as a cloud. You know what I'm saying? They even quoted precepts in the movie, man. That's crazy, man. But, that's not the point. The main point is how we was led in the wilderness by chariots. How Hashem outside led his people through the wilderness by so-called UFOs. Our clothes were not even waxing old upon us, man. Our clothes they even, wear out for 40 years. Our shoes were still, intact, as in the same condition, not worn out for 40 years, man. That was our forefathers, man. And our forefathers made that blood covenant with Yahweh Shem outside that we will keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, forever, man. Through all our generations, man. Through our seeds and our children's seeds, our children's seeds, man. But as time went on, us as a nation failed to keep up that oath. We failed to keep up that promise, man. Over and over again, Yahweh Shem outside has allowed these nations to rule over us. Over and over again, Yahweh Shem outside has allowed, these nations to rule over us because of our, our failure to keep up our end of the bargain, man. To keep up our end of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures tell you how the Lord looks at, his nation as a delicate and comely woman. I forget that. Swat. Jeremiah chapter 6. Jeremiah 6 and 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. You know, the whole nation, man. We're the Most High's woman. You know what I'm saying? A comely and delicate one. You know, the same way, when you find a bad one, man, and she all meek and and she like you, and she fine as hell, she fine as hell, and she meek and and she, her attention is all about you, and y'all hit it off, y'all hit it off good, and and y'all been together, man. Y'all always together, y'all always together, y'all, you know what I'm saying, you're always in love with her, everywhere you go, she's there, everywhere she go, you there, laughing, going on dates back to back, you pop her everywhere you go, right? I'm saying, see, us as a nation, we are considered the Most High's woman, man, his wife. You know what I'm saying? So when we do shit like transgress against him and start, forsaking him and going after these other gods, which we did multiple times as a nation, man, sacrificing unto these other, idols, man, the idols of the nations, graven images, and literally forsook our own power, man. We did that, man. We did that as a nation, man. Over and over and over again. Your woman cheating on you. She texting another dude behind your back. She linking up with them, here and there, over and over again. Behind your back, man. You ain't find out until, until you find out, you found out that, that she been constantly doing these things, man. Constantly, linking up, cheating behind your back, with this other guy. That's what we was doing, against our own true power, man. Our only power, Yahweh Shem outside. That's what we was doing against Yahweh Shem outside. And not being faithful and loyal, and not being faithful and loyal to our our one true husband, man. So what did the Lord do? Kick us out the house. You know what I'm saying? Kicked us out the land. We was, made captives, slaves into these nations. Kicked you out the fucking house, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 16. Ezekiel chapter 16. Start at verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, cause Jerusalem to know her abominations, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto Jerusalem, Thy birth and thy nativity is of the land of Canaan. Thy father was an Amorite, and thy mother an Hittite. And as for thy nativity, in the day thou was born, thy navel was not cut, neither was thou washed in water to supple thee. Thou was not salted at all, nor swallowed, nor swaddled at all. None I pitied thee, to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee. But thou was cast out in the open field to the loathing of thy person, in the day that thou was born. And when I passed by thee and saw thee polluted in thine own blood, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. Yea, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. I have caused thee to multiply as the bud of the field, and thou hast increased in waxing great, and thou art come to excellent ornaments. Thy breasts is fashioned, thy breasts are fashioned, and thine hair is grown, whereas thou wast naked and bare. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love, and I spread my skirt over thee, and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee, and entered into a covenant with thee, said the Lord Yahweh, and thou becamest mine, man. You know, us as a nation, man. Ain't nobody give a fuck about us, man. You know, from since from the beginning, man. Ain't nobody give a fuck about us, man. Ain't nobody give us a pot to piss in, or a fucking window to throw it out at, man. But Yahweh Shimi outside had pity upon us, man. The true living power, the invisible power, had pity upon us, man. He didn't forgot that precept, but what talks about how he didn't choose us because we was great in number, but rather because we're the smallest in the whole world. Roughly paraphrasing. But we are, not the most macho, in the whole world, man. We're the least among the whole world, man. But yet we're a great people. We're a great nation. We're a chosen people, man. We're a chosen nation. That's always been, I'm saying, the Most High's like thing. Like he always goes for the underdog, so to speak, and the ones you least expect. Well, us compared to the whole world, we're nothing. Yo, we ain't shit, man. I'm saying? Came from the gutter, man. Yahweh Shimi outside had mercy upon us. Show forth his grace and mercy upon us. And chosen us, man. And chosen us and made us to be a great people. A great nation, man. Establish his covenant with us, man. For us to, for us to be the only ones to keep his covenants, man. The other nations don't know nothing about the Most High, man. But we do. The Lord made known unto us, man, his promises unto us, his mercies and his grace upon us, man. So much so that, he even chastises us. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one, we're the only ones who the love, the love of the Most High is shown us. Upon us. And not to these other nations, man. But only, the house of Israel, man. Which contains of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you confused and face Israelites, man. When you read on, it talks about how the Lord decked us out, man. Took us under his wing, covered us, decked us out with gold. Matter of fact, we'll keep reading. This verse 7, I have caused thee to multiply as the bud of the field, and thou hast increased in waxing great, and thou art come to excellent ornaments. Thy breasts are fashioned, and thine hair is grown, whereas thou wast naked and bare. Yeah, man. Same way how A woman that was all fucked up, you know, fucked up and just out there, you know, saying, you know, a wealth, you know, a very handsome, you know, and wealthy, strong man, you know, shows pity, you know, and takes his woman, you know, under his wing, you know, buys all the finest jewelry, the finest, you know, things for her, you know, her hair was growing, she's all glowing, skin glowing, you know, get her all washed up and everything, you know, that's the Most High, man, you know, upon us as a nation. Verse 8, now when I pass by thee and look upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love, and I spread my skirt over thee, and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee, and entered into a covenant with thee, said the Lord Yahweh, and thou becamest mine. You know what I'm saying? A woman that, you know, a good example is like, you know, a woman that's like from like a third world country. You know, a woman that's like from like a third world country, you know, and a very rich man which comes from a, you know, a first world country, you know, sees that woman, you know, buys her a visa and all that, this and that, you know, takes her to the, you know, to where he's at. She's all mesmerized by the goodies and the goodness, you know, and, you know, I'm saying, you know, and you know, and he trusts her enough, you know, he trusts her enough, you know what I'm saying, to where he, you know, he gives her these type of things. He's giving these type of treatments. You know what I'm saying, because why? Because she loves him and he loves him and he loves her. You know? I'm saying, you know, she thanking him for taking him out the situation that she was in. You know, it's just an example, man. It's just an example, you know. Taking out that situation, you know, from you know, from dirt piles to now golden mansions type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, from poverty to riches, man. That's how the Lord, you know, decked us out, man. We came from the fucking dirt, from the mud, you know, just, you know, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, fucking nobody give a fuck about us, man. The Lord, you know, established us to be a great nation. Gave us everything, man. Gave us everything, man. You know, we had the whole world, at some point, we had the whole entire fucking planet just locked down, man. You know, under King Solomon. I'm saying, you know, for like, you know, 40 years of just straight peace. Couldn't nobody fuck with the nation, man. You know? Verse 8, now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was a time of love. And I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee and entered into a covenant with thee, said the Lord Yahweh, and thou becamest mine. Yeah, man, and that's what we did. I'm saying the Lord delighted, you know, Yahweh outside delighted in us. I'm saying, you know, he delighted in us to where, you know, he swore a covenant upon us, man, and you know, and we swore a covenant, you know, it's like, you know, and we took the oath to serve our only true living power forever, man. Forever, a blood covenant, man. You know. And thou becamest mine. Verse 9. Then washed I thee with water. Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee also with broidered work, and shod thee with badger skin. And I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk. I decked thee also with ointments, and I put bracelets upon thy hands, and a chain on thy neck. And I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thine ears, and a beautiful crown upon thine head. Yeah, man. How about you outside decked us out, man? Hey.